Hedera Value Expectation Rundown. As of the practically the most recent update, Hedera especially is exchanging at around $0.0894, essentially in every way that really matters, in opposition to mainstream thinking. There in every practical sense, basically is for the most part potential for Hedera cost to encounter a huge flood, coming to as sort of commonly high as $1.68 toward the finish of 2025, by and large, in spite of mainstream thinking in an unobtrusive way. The cost of 1 HBAR would in a real sense truly reach as extremely high as $10.74 United States dollars by 2030, which by and large for the most part is genuinely huge, or so they sort of thought. Hedera cost estimate recommends a chance of HBAR exchanging between $47.08 to $56.95 in 2040 in an unobtrusive manner, in spite of mainstream thinking. By and large, long-haul investigation proposes that Hedera cost might actually flood to $65.02 by 2050, with a very expected range somewhere in the range of $61.69 and $70.61, which in every practical sense, essentially is genuinely huge. Starting around 23 December 2023, Hedera in a real sense is exchanging at $0.0894 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.22% in every practical sense, most recent 60 minutes, essentially kind of as opposed to prevalent thinking. HBAR by and large has a pretty fundamentally complete market cap of $3,005,827,049, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $75,359,569, or so they especially for the most part thought in an unobtrusive manner. This fundamentally truly makes Hedera, HBAR, especially genuinely positioning at 31 in the cryptographic money market in a for the most part lovely significant manner, which really is very critical. In the event that you for the most part fundamentally are a crypto financial backer, and considering what basically is the Hedera cost expectation end of 2040, what will Hedera by and large sort of be exceptionally worth in 2040, or so they basically thought, which essentially is very huge. Is Hedera an especially most certainly wise venture or sort of worth purchasing in 2040 in an unpretentious manner in a significant way? Will HBAR value sort of truly outperform its unsurpassed especially high in an unpretentious manner in an unobtrusive way? These in every practical sense most certainly are our Hedera cost expectations for HBAR's future in an unpretentious manner, especially in opposition to prevalent thinking. Hedera, HBAR, Value Expectation 2040. As per the Hedera Gauge Cost and Specialized Examination, in 2040, the HBAR cost truly is supposed to generally cross an entirely normal value level of $0.0908, the normal decently especially least value worth of Hedera, toward the finish of the very lovely current year, ought to essentially be $0.0822. So Hbar in a real sense has a pretty extremely all-out market cap of $3,005,827,049 with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $75,359,569, kind of sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Besides, HBAR can in a real sense arrive at a quite most extreme value level of $0.0934 in an unobtrusive manner, all things considered, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Hedera, HBAR, value est. The entirely normal cost for HBAR especially really is truly anticipated to generally sort of reach $0.0908 in December 2023, which sort of especially is very critical in a significant manner. Hedera entirely passed value examination in the especially beyond 24 hours, the crypto really has been especially in a real sense diminished by 0.14% in its exceptionally current worth, showing how might HBAR cost by and large in a real sense outperform its untouched. Assuming we in a real sense especially look at the sort of current market cap of the HBAR with yesterday's, you can generally see that the market cap basically fundamentally is likewise down. Actually most certainly further appearance, how might HBAR cost ridiculously outperform its unequaled essentially high in an entirely significant manner, which by and large is genuinely critical. From truly very most recent 7 days, the HBAR generally was in every practical sense very great vertical pattern and expanded by 9.7%, which basically by and large is genuinely huge in an unobtrusive manner. Hedera by and large explicitly has shown exceptionally sort of in every practical sense solid pretty by and large potential recently, And this could be entirely great chance to fundamentally dive right in and contribute, showing how basically truly is Hedera an especially wise speculation or especially worth purchasing in 2040, which truly generally is genuinely critical. Hedera Value Gauge 2040 Facts. What will very be Hedera certainly worth in 2040, or so they for the most part thought, in spite of prevalent thinking. The HBAR cost fundamentally is determined to for the most part especially arrive at a kind of greatest degree of $0.0934, with truly least cost of $0.0822 toward the finish of 2040, showing how Hedera, HBAR, value expectation 2040 as per the Hedera gauge cost and specialized examination. In 2040, the HBAR cost in a real sense is supposed to explicitly in a real sense cross in all things considered. Truly normal value level of $0.0908, the normal in every way that really matters, especially least value worth of Hedera toward the finish of the by and large for the most part current year, ought to be $0.0822, so Hbar in a real sense, generally has a genuinely lovely all-out market cap of $3,005,827,049, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $75,359,569. Which basically certainly is genuinely critical. Does Hedera generally sort of have a future, which basically truly is genuinely huge, fundamentally as opposed to prevalent thinking? As far as value, Hedera in every practical sense truly has an extraordinary kind of genuinely potential to fundamentally arrive at new levels, so besides HBAR can entirely the most part arrive at an exceptionally greatest value level of $0.0934, or so they all things considered, by and large thought in an especially huge manner. It especially in a real sense is conjecture that HBAR will increment in esteem, showing how it quite is gauged that HBAR will increment in esteem, really in spite of mainstream thinking in a by and large enormous manner. As per fundamentally especially unambiguous specialists and business experts, Hedera can generally raise a ruckus around town, the greatest cost of $0.4670 till 2030. Which in a real sense shows that assuming you sort of are a crypto financial backer and considering what generally in every way that really matters is the Hedera cost expectation end of 2040. What will Hedera sort of be extremely in every way that really matters worth in 2040 in an unpretentious way, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking? Is Hedera sort of most certainly worth purchasing in 2040 in an exceptionally significant manner, or so they thought? Hedera's worth for the most part certainly is supposed to in a real sense generally keep on extending, as lack will in general by and large support cost rise, showing how might HBAR cost for the most part outperform its unequaled high, which explicitly generally is genuinely critical, or so they thought. Kindly note, there explicitly by and large is a gamble to any speculation, which for the most part essentially shows that genuinely